Okay guys, just to let y'all know, Uber and Lyft suck cock. And I'm gonna explain why, because Uber and Lyft don't pick people up at nights. They used to do it with me, but why they gotta lie about it? Are they letting people down just because they're not getting the money that they wish that they was getting? Or are they just getting a bit of hatred for what's been going on with the whole pandemic of COVID-19? And honestly, that stuff just needs to go. It needs to, I'll probably get like some vaccinated monster drinks to kind of keep me up, and that way I can not get the virus. Instead I can inject monster drink and place it on my arm, so that way I won't have to get the COVID-19 virus, because that stuff just doesn't need to be spreading throughout China and everything else like that throughout the other countries. But yes, now on with the topic as for what I'm about to talk about with Uber, because Uber and Lyft, they fail. Because I usually been getting off from FedEx Ground between like 9 or 10 or 11 or 12, and it's like Uber's just doesn't respond, or Lyft drivers don't even respond, and I'm kind of wondering if it's because of that whole pandemic, because if not, I'll excuse them from whatever, but honestly they've been failing me, and I'm pretty sure they've been failing any other pedestrians who want a ride to go home. And say, you have to work from 9 to 5, or if you just get off at nighttime and you have to call an Uber. Well, say you get a picture like this, what I'm about to pop up right now, that shows, oh, no cars available for an Uber. Oh, that's okay, switch towards the Lyft app. Oh, you're waiting for a ride, but it's not showing up on the map that there's available amount of cars that's literally out there. Yeah, that's pretty weak. I mean, coming from Uber and Lyft, who don't do night driving and take it as a situation to grow their money and to grow their cash to help others who are in need to go home, who don't even have a license. And that's why I'm about to say, fuck Uber and fuck Lyft, who don't even follow those simple directions. Because it's how can you call yourself a company who can't hire a couple of Uber drivers and Lyft drivers to cooperate with the hours? Because this is what people get so confused at, is that they're actually a freelance company, and freelances with that whole situation, trying to come home and every other situation like that, is just weak. I mean, how could you call yourself a company if you can't do the right thing to bring people home while they're getting off at night from work? And obviously it's just too ridiculous. I feel like Uber should just take this worth of coincidence and follow through with it and update it as they pick up people from nighttime to go home and do whatever, because obviously they're going to continue failing. And that's the whole reasoning being why I'm calling them out, because they fail within 2 days just from not picking me up at night. So Uber, do yourselves a favor and update y'all system, because otherwise y'all are shit compared to what I am, because I'm way more better. I'm about to get my license in shape, so that way I won't ever have to use the Uber app to come home from a day of work, and a day from coming to work, and a day from coming after from work. So it's Uber, why don't you guys just do yourselves a favor, follow, pick up people from at night and bring them home, or otherwise I'm just gonna have to roast y'all. I mean, Uber, let's be honest, y'all fuck up on so many things. It's it's very hard to tell, but I got so many Uber drivers I can call out who did some stupid shit with me while I was using the app. And these are the results of when I was a pedestrian, literally using the Uber app. How could you overcharge somebody $60 when it was like, when it used to be like 20 that I get to work and back? How could you overcharge your pedestrians like that? Uber support, I mean, come on. You could just at least fix your system up just a little bit more, and that way that won't be such a problem of you overcharging so much, because it doesn't grow out your system to have people coming towards your system to use it more. And that's what they fail at the most. And another thing, that here's a story that I would pleasingly tell. There was an old guy that was taking me to work, and this was like when I was used to work for Best Buy distribution center. He passed through a stop sign and literally just kept on going, and then there was a car that was honking its horn, and I was just scared out of my mind. I was like, I better not die today, or otherwise it will be a problem. It was just some old guy literally driving, not even stopping for that stop sign. He didn't even see the stop sign. He was too twacked from using too much meth and basically doing what it takes. It's just really monotonous. And then there was another old guy that I can explain right here, right now, because this is another old guy who messes up on a certain situation. Like, let's say, him missing 4 turns to get towards my job, and then having myself kind of wait there for so long, and then me getting another Uber driver just to do right. That's kind of like a shit poor statement, really, for Ubers not going to take, because they just can't hire the people to do it. And obviously with this whole pandemic is really so stupid of COVID. So that's another story. And another story, obviously there's so many stories I could just tell y'all right now. It's so monotonously stupid. So it'd be the last time I'll ever be using this app, because it fails me so many times, and it's like Uber just sucks too many cocks within a day just to not pick up people from at night, because it's been 2 nights in a row since they haven't been picking me up, and I feel like they're sucking too much cock not to pick up people from at nighttime from when they have to work and to get home towards their mommies and daddies and fucking whatever. It's just very so stupid for a company to not to do that. And if a company is laying them off, that's kind of wrong on their side apart, not the driver's side apart. So at least from what Uber can do is not suck too much dick and start working their asses off at night to pick up people for those who are in need of a ride to go home, who is still growing their money out to go fetch them a license, or go hang out with a friend or something like that. It's just very so stupid like that, because people want to go strike on them if they're drivers, and people who have the audacity to start doing that crap. And it's just a dump that everyone just takes, and it's like, well, the company's stupid, whatever driver is going on strike with them is stupid. It's just very so monotonous, and it's very, very irritating towards me not to get a ride to go home. It's like me getting stranded in front of FedEx Ground, and I'm literally just looking at the sun all day saying, I can't get a ride to go home from work, and basically doing whatever. And it's just so monotonous, and it's so stupid. I believe Uber and Lyft should talk things out with one another and actually come up with a simple conclusion to bring people home at night. It would just make sense more often than for those eating on chips on couches watching some simple television, and or somebody who doesn't do the right thing as from what others are doing that are right. And it's just, Uber fails. And I've been taking trials with them ever since day one from Best Buy distribution. So Uber and Lyft, do yourselves a favor and suck a piranha's dick. Peace out, DK Beast. I will see y'all within the next video of me talking shit right in front of Uber and Lyft, because they don't do the right thing for this whole pandemic and for the people who get off work at nights. So, DK Beast, stay safe from this whole virus and continue striving for what y'all would want to strive for. Until next time, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.